Hello, sweet souls. This is your second reading. We're going to see what's going on in the energy. I did get a download. I don't know if it's going to come out in the reading. Let's just pray first. Saint Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, sent toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angels, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the greater good of the beautiful collective. So I got a download this morning about someone that is waking up to the fact that you can't be destroyed. No matter what they've done, no matter how many people they've involved, they cannot destroy you. There is an epiphany, there is a download, there is a dream, there is a sudden realization. You cannot be destroyed. They know this now. And I don't know how. Hold on. I don't know what has happened in their reality that they've come to realize this truth, but they know there is absolutely no way that you can be destroyed. There just isn't. I'm going to get some right off the bat from my deck. And when I split the deck was Death Rituals and Air Sign Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You have fierce protection. Saint Michael definitely has your back. He is protecting you from outside forces that are trying to interfere with your soul's mission. And it's not for you to worry or be in fear. You know, be not afraid is listed so many times in the Bible for a reason. All right. Anything negative in nature is from the enemy. It's not from God. Fear being one of the things that is not from God. What's happening here, Holy Spirit? Wow. Look at this. In the near future, anything sent your way, the angels protect you. You're an earth angel here on a special mission. Not only do the angels protect you, but your ancestors are protecting you from any external force trying to interfere. You don't have to worry. Yeah, for some of you, it's your own family or someone you had a family with. Tell me about this. Give me one more. Yeah, they're fake and they're wearing a mask. And they could be, if this is someone that you had a family with, they are doing things with a third party, but you have nothing to fear. You are protected. Like, I'm telling you, the amount of protection you have, if you could see completely in the spirit, all that you're being protected from, it would blow your mind. It really would. Let's look at in the near future. Yeah, in the near future, someone is working with a group of people to try to bully you. And that's why this is coming out. And it's going to be a foolish action. This is someone being reckless and not thinking it through. The consequences, justice. What they're calling into their reality by trying to come for you because of your protection. Angels are with you. Yeah. Angels are with you. The angels are your muscle. This is your private security detail. The angels are on detail for you. They want you just to be lighthearted and celebrate your life. Don't worry about the nonsense. Continue to follow what's fated for you, your fate and destiny. That wheel is turning in your favor, not against you. You're moving on. You're forging a new path in your life, following your passion. All right. Let's look at the Earth Angel special mission. Earth Angel. That's the truth. You're an Earth Angel. Not only do you bring peace and harmony, but you are bringing truth. The Earth Angel, Seven of Wands, is protected. Another confirmation why someone cannot destroy you. I love it. They're validating what I just said to you. The spiritual realm is your muscle, and you are being heavily protected from this group that has been doing everything that they could possibly think of to interfere. Ancestors. Let's look at the ancestors that are helping you. What's going on with the ancestors? What's going on with the ancestors? Wow. So I feel like the ancestors are like acting as cheerleaders to you, motivating you. Keep going. Nine of Wands, keep going. Yes, it's been a battle, but you can do it. Keep going. The ancestors are also giving you enlightenment, giving you messages on what action you need to take, how to protect yourself. I love this. All right, let's look at the karmic family. Yeah, this is definitely talking about a player energy that you released from the past. There were no good memories there. This is one of the group that has been trying to bully you. Yeah, it was a soul connection for you. This was somebody that became a karmic. You walked away from this person. They're fake and they're wearing a mask. They operate an ego. And the ego is about to die. Yeah. Because this is consequences for continuing to try to interfere with your life. Yeah. So this fake person wearing a mask, they're going to face an ending, which I got ego death. They're going to be surrounded by chaos and conflict. This is someone that is obsessed with having a new beginning with you. Obsessed. Starting over. They can't accept that their free will actions to breadcrumb, to deceive, to cheat, lie, steal, whatever they did, they are responsible for the energy they put out. They cannot accept the fact that you're gone and you're not coming back. Who in their right mind would want to go back to that type of relationship? This person feels delusional. Let's look at the karmic third party. Yeah, they're plotting and planning in this connection, whether they're married or in a live-in situation. They're plotting and planning on how they can come for you. And guess what? Two of Swords, they're going to be blocked. It's not going to work. It is not going to work. Okay, let's see what else we get. Let's do the Metamuse. In the near future, somebody's going to try to take reckless action with a group of people to try to bully you, and it's going to be foolish. It's a foolish act. In the near future. Yeah. What they're saying is, as soon as this person takes action, whether this is projecting energy, paying for spell work, word of mouth, messages, as soon as they take this action, they're going to be hit with some instability. And it feels like financial instability. Something's going to happen in the reality that is going to deplete their finances. And this is karma because you're protected. So it's an unwise choice. But this person, they're too egoic to see that they're not going to win. They can't win. God always wins. The angels are your security, your muscle. They want you to be lighthearted and celebrate. They want you to focus on what you're meant to create because that wheel is turning in your favor. Yeah, they're just saying, you know, this person has been holding on to the idea that they could message you, but you are this Queen of Wands energy. You're in powerful energy. You're following your passion. You're not concerned about this person's intentions, desires, wants, needs. You're not concerned. You're out here having victory and success, or you will soon, because this is a part of your justice. You will have a happy home and happy life. You're an earth angel. It's what you deserve. Yes, life up to this point may have been very difficult, but you were in training, okay? You are an earth angel. Not only do you bring love and light, but you bring truth. And you are very heavily protected, earth angel. Because what it is you're meant to do is meant to help so many. Earth angel. Earth angel. Yeah. You're loving, you're kind, you're intuitive, you have great empathy for others, and you're going to have victory and success. You're going to be loved and celebrated because it's a part of your fate and destiny, and that's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah. They're saying anyone that is foolish enough to try to come for you in the Five of Swords energy with a group of people to try to intimidate or bully. With the Four of Swords here, this could be an illness. They're going to attract something negative into their life. I know finances for sure, but they could also be attracting an illness. The angels and ancestors are cheering you on. giving you enlightenment, giving you messages, helping you. Yeah. They're enlightening you on what seeds to plant because this is going to bring in a blessing for you. So they're giving you the clarity you need so that you can make the right decisions. Yeah. Chariot, moving forward, moving on to victory. This karmic family here, this is a player energy from your past that you released. This was a soulmate to you that became a karmic. Yeah, this is someone that could have put you in a third-party situation, which is you were already aware of this, but it's falling apart. You don't care. You just don't care. You're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. You're focused on creating and doing something independently, and it's prospering. So this is a non-factor. You just do not care about whatever happened in the past. You look at it as an opportunity to liberate you, to free you, so that you could move on and live your dreams passionately and call in a new partner that is loving and kind. A love of a lifetime, a love that you deserve. That's what you're focused on. You got someone that's been wearing a mask, operating an ego and fear that they're about to go through an ego death. This person's about to experience a lot of chaos and conflict. They're obsessed. They're obsessed with having a new beginning with you. And whatever they've been doing with this group of people in an attempt to bully you, that cycle's ending. How is it ending? It's ending with God. And the Hierophant in reverse, I feel that whatever was hidden is now going to be reversed. It's going to come to light. That's how I'm reading that card in this reading. Whatever was hidden is coming to light, which is another reason that it's going to create the cycle completion here. We got somebody with a third party. It's a marriage or a long-term commitment, plotting and planning on how they can try to bully you. They're being blocked. Two of Swords. Being blocked, they're going to be in regret. Like I said, it's a foolish action. Because they're coming for a star, a healer, an earth angel, someone that's here on a mission working for God. Yeah, this is an unwise choice. It'll end in defeat for these people. They don't realize they're delusional. These could be heavy drinkers or heavy substance users, and they don't see clearly. It could be a karmic couple. They don't see clearly that what they're calling into the reality is the Tower by trying to come for you. The Four of Cups is an unwise choice. It's an unwise choice. Wow. All right, let's see. In the near future, somebody's got a bright idea to work with a group of people to try to bully you. What's new? You're protected, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. This is definitely going to affect someone's stability. It looks like they're going to go through a divorce with a third party. Four of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. They're going to have mental and financial instability. They could have an illness. This could be mental or physical. And they're going to be exposed. So it's up to them. They want to continue on this path, continue taking foolish action, trying to come for you. They're going to get what they deserve. Your muscle is the angels. You're protected. They want you to be lighthearted, celebrate your life, follow your passion. Somebody's been trying to hold on to the idea that they could message you, but you are too powerful. You're in the Queen of Wands energy, following your passion, and you're focused on attracting this King of Cups to the Ace of Cups, a divine partner. This King of Cups, man or woman, has been coming out for the last several days. I know many of you are about to meet this person because it is so strong in the readings. Whether you're with this person yet or not, that's what you're focused on. You could care less about what this person has going on in their life or what lame attempts they're taking to try to bully. You don't care. You know God protects you. You're an earth angel. You're here to spread truth, love, light. You're protected. You have great empathy. You're very intuitive. You're having victory and success because you're operating your fate and destiny. And that's the truth. This is a win for you. Yeah, you're moving on. You're moving away from an opportunistic bully. That's what I'm getting with the King of Wands to the Knight of Swords in reverse. You're moving away from an opportunistic bully because you are waiting for the divine to bless you with a passionate new beginning, not a redo of a toxic dynamic. The ancestors are your biggest cheerleaders. They are helping you, guiding you, giving you enlightenment. You are creating something on your own. It's going to be very prosperous for sure, but you're planting new seeds and you are receiving your blessings. Yeah, because this is a passionate new beginning that's fated for you. So the ancestors are definitely guiding you. They're your GPS. The angels are your muscle and the ancestors are your GPS. So you were dealing with a player energy. This was someone from your past that you walked away from, you released. It was a soulmate to you, but it was a karmic. Now this person's facing an ending with a third party and you're focused on creating. This is why they want to communicate with you. They've been watching you, but you're staying private in this hermit energy. You don't want anything to do with this dark, low vibrational person. This person's fake wearing a mask. They're going through an ego death. They're surrounded by conflict. They're obsessed with having a new beginning with you. Whoever they worked with to come for you, that cycle is ending at the hands of God. And it feels like it's due to things coming to light that were hidden. Yeah, part of what's being hidden or coming to light is that you were destined to build a legacy. And this person has done everything with a Jezebel to block your creative projects. This is a battle. They've been battling you. And this is what's coming to light. All the petty things that this couple and others have done, the work they've put into trying to be a bully. And they're going to go through the tower. Yep. It's happening quickly. You know, there's a karmic third party dynamic here that your past player and this karmic has been plotting and planning. How can they come in and interfere? Well, they can't because they're blocked. They're going to be in regret for coming for a healer. They're going to feel defeated. They're delusional. They could be heavy drinkers and it's affecting their mind. Yeah. You're not going to be in the wounded warrior energy. And all that they're doing to lie, cheat, and steal is being exposed. And it's going back to them. Yep, you're too strong. The vibration of love is too strong in you. Not only that, you have divine protection. Yeah. So this came on the fence, this false emperor, and then that hermit in reverse again. It doesn't matter what they're trying to hide. The truth's coming to light. Period. It doesn't matter. They can think that they're smarter than every person on this earth. They can think that they're good at destroying evidence. When God says your dirty laundry is going to be put out to dry, everyone's going to know it. There's no doubt in my mind. Everyone is going to know. I mean, if this person wasn't happy with you and they wanted to go elsewhere, why are they so focused on you? Why aren't they happy? Why don't they move on with their life? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense to other people that are witnessing it either. It does not make sense. Yeah, they've been warned with caution. They've been warned who you are, and they need to leave you alone. Police could be involved in something this person is doing, whether it has to do with you or in another situation, but the police are involved or will be in the near future. Maybe they need to go to the doctor with check yourself. They could have an illness, a disease. Everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart in their reality. Because there's going to be a revelation. Something's coming to light. We got that multiple times. Bugaboo. They're dealing with the third party, which is a bugaboo. Yeah, and they operate in this outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded. They operate and they have outdated thinking. You know, whatever they've been doing, and maybe it worked in the past. Look at this. This is the homewrecker in reverse. The homewrecker's being exposed or released. Something's happening with this homewrecker energy. Kicked to the curb. So either the homewrecker is being kicked to the curb or the homewrecker is going to kick this person to the curb. Yeah, this person's been secretly spying on you. Somebody's on substance, doing illegal substance. You have emotional intelligence. And you're fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. You're doing what's right for you. You're choosing yourself. And this person's nothing more than a betrayer, a backstabber, a traitor, and you don't trust them. I don't feel like many people trust this person. Yeah, they operate in the energy of envy, and it's being seen. I'm telling you, people can see it. You already know the tea. You know what's going on in this person's reality. Then you know they've been fake flexing and putting on a show, pretending to have a happy life, pretending that they're wealthy. They've been living beyond their means. Yeah, they thought they were fulfilling a fantasy. And you were like, good, go. Enjoy your life. See you later. Go away. You don't care. This person is so obsessed with you, and you don't care. Yeah, they've very distorted sexual energy. They use other people's energy by way of sexual connections. It's disgusting. Yeah, you're just focused on your new beginning. That's what you're focused on. You're not destroyed. You're not shattered. You're liberated. You're free and you're happy. Happy and free to be who you're meant to be. There's a copycat being exposed. I feel like that's the home record, the third party. They're being exposed. They don't want to hear it. Whatever information is coming to your past person about the home wrecker, they don't want to hear it. It's embarrassing. Yeah. They don't want to hear that they're getting played too. They're being manipulated by the home wrecker. They could have been keeping a promise to this home wrecker energy. Or fake friends. And the fake friends is that friend group is being exposed as well. Someone can't escape whatever they've done. They can't escape it. Yeah, they could have been... It says getting a room, hotel, motel, suite, business, and pleasure. They could have been doing things while they were at work. This could be their job. It's game over for them. Game over. One last card. They know they effed up and they're about to go through a divorce. And you don't care. You truly do not care. I mean, I feel for most of you, you may love them because God created them, but you don't love them like you used to. There's just no attraction. There's no passion. There's no, I mean, how can you be filled with love when somebody has done so many heinous, nefarious, evil things to you? Why did I get this out? I have no idea why I got this deck out, but January could be significant. This is so weird. I thought I was getting another deck out. So let's see what's going on. Why is January out here? What's happening in January? Illumination. So for some of you, this truth is coming out in January. January, which is only a couple months away. It can happen anywhere from now until January, but January, for some reason, I grabbed that deck, and I don't know why, but all right, let's get an angel number for the beautiful collective. All zeros, it says strength. We got strength a lot in this reading. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through it. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Isn't that the truth? Wow. And then we got finish line. It says, it serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished if you can dream it. There is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension. Definitely. All right. Is there anything else they need to know? I haven't done the situations deck in forever, so let me just see what's going on in this person's reality that we need to know. They're losing their grip. This is someone that is used to thriving on control and dominance, and they have lost all control. The homewrecker is controlling and dominating, betraying and deceiving them. You don't want anything to do with them, so this person feels out of control. The blockage is they feel like you're forbidden love, and that would be correct because you're not interested. Yeah, this person's trying to survive the daily hustle, and they've run out of time. Because you have receipts. You know what they've done. And you don't care. They're triggered. They keep seeing signs about you, and they're triggered. They're still out here, the blockage, you're still out here pretending to be single. They could be married to this third party, but they're out here hooking up with many people, pretending to be single. They feel threatened and embarrassed for hooking up with this third party. And they're threatened and embarrassed because you're happy without them. They know they're the problem. They don't want to admit it. Yeah, in the present moment, they are 2 or more people discussing and planning. I feel like that's what's happening in the near future. The action they're going to take to try to bully you. But here's St. Michael saying, I wish you would. I wish you would. I wish you would attempt to come for collective again. There's a lot of gossip going on. It's due to jealousy and envy. But I feel like that gossip's going on around this person that should have been a divine masculine energy that fell from grace. Yeah, you're being seen as someone that is loving and kind, and you're cleansing this person out of your life, out of your energy, and they have anxiety. They know you're done. Yeah, moving. Some of you are going to physically relocate, move, location change. Yeah, now this person wants to talk to you, to pull on your heartstrings, to say, feel sorry for me. I'm trapped. I'm trapped with the karmic. Why in the world would collective feel sorry for someone that put them in a third-party situation, has tried to bully, deceive, betray, lie? I mean, no, it's not going to happen. St. Michael again, I wish you would. I wish you would. You've ascended. This person still operates in this lust energy, and they try to telepathically communicate, and that communication is blocked. Yeah, they're obsessed. They're obsessed. Yeah, they're in lust energy, feeling sad, broken, and crushed. They did that to themselves. Yeah, this person feels a lot of rage because they're out of control. Future days, weeks, and months. Lost, ghosted, blocked, cut off. Something's happening in the next couple months with this love affair and the drama queen. They could be getting ghosted by the homewrecker. About to reveal and confess in reverse. Somebody's trying to keep it hidden that this is the plan. Yeah, there could be children involved. Somebody wants to come in with an offer, a proposal. They want to pop up unexpectedly because they're having that realization that they can't beat you. So if they can't beat you, join you, you know, that energy. Yeah, everything's falling apart in this joke of a connection that they're in with a karmic that is a homewrecker. Everything's falling apart, and you don't care about this energy. You don't care what's going on. This is not your business or your reality. So I don't know what this person is thinking, but you guys are completely protected. They don't want you to worry. Continue to operate in your fate and destiny. Continue to move forward. Know that you are loved, you are safe, and you are protected. All right, guys, I'm going to end this reading here. I love you guys so much. I'm scheduling for the second week of October, I believe. If you're interested, please share the videos, like, and subscribe. I love you all, and I'll see you on the last reading. Bye, guys.